Wellness for Life is brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gothenburg Chiropractic Clinic, MAHUBE-OTWA Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.
Well, welcome. Today we have Lisa Mystic from MAHUBE-OTWA. Lisa, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Raina. I love talking with you too.
Today we're going to talk about something maybe a little different than normal, and it's kind of about all of the kindness kind of being bestowed upon you guys from the community and how thankful you guys are for that.
Kindness and generosity, because I know it's typical for us to talk about our programs and details, and some of that might be on the dry side, but today we just want to offer some happiness and hope and gratitude, and especially since that we can all acknowledge that the previous 18 months or more have been full of challenges and grief and etc., but there is so much to be grateful for.
Hey, I'm going to back you up a second. Now, I don't think your programs are dry.
Thank you. Thank you.
I always learn something when I'm doing the interview, and so I find your programs very interesting and useful to the community. So I wanted to make that clear.
I appreciate that, and that is really good to hear. I think that sometimes we get caught up in so many of the details and the have-tos. So this, in my mind, is something more fun to look at. But you're right. Our programs are important. They serve a very important purpose, and we're grateful for those too.
Yes. So then you've got some ways the community has really supported you guys. Can you talk about that?
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to be able to be fully inclusive here, but I want to mention a few things. So for instance, on one side of it, we end up with individuals and quilting groups and the Damien Society that love to drop off hats, mittens, homemade quilts. And we really just store those and have those for adults and children that we meet who just need them. And it's wonderful to be in that position to dispense those items that are made with caring and love. There's a cool group that makes baby bundles for pregnant moms so that they get this nice little homemade kit of, those essentials that you need when you have a newborn. That's a lovely, generous donation that we are happy recipients of as well. And then, and it goes in through our volunteer program with RSVP through AmeriCorps Seniors. We've got wonderful volunteers in our AmeriCorps Senior group who help make the food shelves go and the Meals on Wheels. And those folks are delivering food to many local residents, not just in Becker County, but I'm talking about our whole 5-county region. That's something I'm grateful for these people to think of those things. I wouldn't even think of that, that you would need help with anything like that. And that's what we're really grateful for too. And so part of my role as community engagement manager is that I get to receive some of those calls. And that's really a happy part of my day, to get a call from a local resident to say, hey, I'd like to adopt a family for Christmas. In fact, that's one of the things I wanted to mention today. Is it absolutely blows me away. We have individuals, we've got organizations, we've got the Detroit Lakes Walmart store, Cuba Insurance in Lake Park, Parrot Heads, BTD, Essentia, different groups that are adopting families or getting wish lists from some of our Head Start kids and their siblings. I haven't even stopped counting, and we're up to nearly 500 kids that are getting a Christmas list to us, and will have their wishes granted by those organizations. We've got Dad's Pizza in Park Rapids, and a homemakers group and a 4-H group that have adopted a church, Augustana Lutheran Church. I mean, I know I'm going to forget somebody, but I just think it's amazing that over 170 families will get some Christmas wishes with their holiday wish list granted by these really generous people and organizations. I was always wondering, I usually every year would grab a ornament off the tree at Walmart, and I didn't know where it went.
That's where it goes. And so then we've got some lovely volunteers that are also included in our AmeriCorps senior group that are scheduled to be the elves who organize all those gifts and make sure when they're coming in, they go to the right people. It's a fun project. It's voluminous. It's a lot of logistics, but it's such a happy thing. I mean, I just got a text from Walmart today that said, you might have to have Santa come out and get his sleigh and take a load of gifts to you pretty soon already. And it's not even Thanksgiving. So that's a very happy thing.
Wow. Well, that's great. You guys provide such a service to the community, and I thank you for what you guys do there. And it's just amazing the community support that you guys have gotten.
That makes us feel so good because we realize then that our community believes in our work and the folks that we're helping. I don't want to leave out, important partners. I mean, we obviously partner a lot with the school district, with county folks. I mean, that list is exhaustive too, and I'm sure I'll leave somebody out, but I know we had a staff member from our family health clinic that wanted to acknowledge our local public health partners who have worked so hard. And they always work hard for the health and well-being of our clients and our community. But just imagine the extra that they've had to go through the pandemic too. There's great networks of different providers that we're acquainted with and that we partner with. There's a Monoman collaborative agent that gets together and offers winter gear for folks in Monoman. So I think what's lovely is that people have come to know that MAHUBE is a place where people are there to help. But then here's the community helping us help. And that just gives me goosebumps. And it's something that we're just so very grateful for.
Absolutely. And I thank you for being on the Wellness Show today and for the work that you do through MAHUBE-OTWA Community Action Partnership. And thank you to the community as well for helping support their programs. So.
Thank you. And if I may, I just want to offer that our executive director wanted to offer that she, as well as all of us, are so thankful for the clients that inspire us and the donors who believe in their potential. And of course, all of our partners, contractors, grantors, and just most of all those individuals and organizations that believe in us.
Super. Well, thank you, Lisa, and you have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Thank you for watching Wellness for Life. Brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gothenburg Chiropractic Clinic, MAHUBE-OTWA Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.